Today, I'm gonna build liminal spaces in Minecraft again. Yeah, we're doing some more because it's super cool and stuff, and because I can't think of more ideas. Let's begin, shall we? My search for liminality once again lands me on the liminal space subreddit. So I already did a version of the pool rooms right here, but I want to go ahead and try to do another one and see if I can do it even better. I kind of like this, so let's see what we can do. Let's start with some walls. Box has been boxed. Let's put a floor. So if we look at the picture, we can see that we have these pools right here with pillars and windows. So on top of what I just did, I'm actually going to add a layer of slabs over the whole floor. And now, if I want to make like a little pool, I should be able to just cut a hole right here. And then let's see, I can go ahead and make it one layer lower as well. Turn this into quartz. Boom, water. I'm so big brain. We have a pool of water that's dropped down a little bit. Let's do a couple more. I'm actually gonna leave one deeper and one shallower just to create some more variation. Now the reference image is just a reference, so I can also inject my own creativity from my very smart brain into this thing. So I think what we want is a little walkway down the middle here, and then I'm gonna make more pools over here. Okay, I made it a little bit of different shapes to create some more variation. And now we can make posts. Not sure if rounded posts will be an option though. No roof yet, but we will fix that later. Ah, yes, beautiful. All right, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Now in the picture, there's a dark hallway back here, so I would like to add that as well. Now I have to think about composition when I'm doing this as well. So maybe from this, something like from this angle, if we're taking the picture, we could have a sort of dark hallway entrance thinger over there. And we can give the illusion of a long hallway by just putting black concrete at the back. Dark hallway achieved. Now, for some cool dynamic lighting, we'll put some windows. Also, I'm not really sure what this thing back here is, sticking out of the water, but I kind of like it. So for some extra points of liminality, I'm gonna stick some steps just coming out of the pool over here. But it's like in the middle of the pool, so it doesn't really make any sense. You know what? Forget that. We'll just make him go all the way up the wall. Oh yeah, that's doing it right there. Just put some pointless stairs to increase liminality by at least a factor of 47 points. Also, people have told me that these don't look super good because they're plain and don't have a lot of detail. And yes, that is true, but liminal spaces usually don't have a lot of detail, and that's what makes them feel liminal. Like this picture right here, it's flat and just nothing. There's hardly any detail at all, and that's what makes it look good. So yeah, that's why I've built out of one singular material for this entire thing, basically. All right, let's chop some windows in this wall real quick. As long as all we can see is sky through there and not the ground, it shouldn't ruin the effect. Anyway, this is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get a roof on this thing. This is already looking pretty sweet. We haven't even broken out the shaders yet. Now this one's pretty bright, and I kind of like that, so I'm gonna try to keep it as bright as possible by putting some more windows on this side as well. Starting to look pretty bright in here, except for our spooky, ominous dark hallway. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty sick, as you can see from the picture. Stay tuned for more at the end. In the meantime, let's continue to the next. Back to Reddit. I don't know, I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. I like this, the school building and then just snow. Also, since I'm running out of ideas because I've done quite a few of these videos, find blank space. I'm actually gonna build this up in the sky a little bit so that we can see just like in this picture here. We don't want any ground contamination visible. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So as we can see from up here, all we can see is sky, and that makes it better. There's a snowy area, so we can start with that. It probably needs to be bigger, come to think of it. We have snow. All right, now we gotta build these blocks right here with windows. I'll basically do that, which kind of looks like this. I'm not copying it perfectly, of course, but yeah, I like it. Now we gotta get some spooky dark windows in here. Ooh, black stained glass might look good with maybe black concrete behind it to make it look super dark. Ooh, that is very dark. You can't even tell it's glass. Yeah, there we go. That's looking sweet. Yeah, I don't hate the bushes. I think they're pretty good. Wow, this thing reminds me of Severance. This is pretty cool. All right, I think it's shader time. Cool, liminal space achieved. Let's continue. I'm actually having to use my creative brains to try to find one that I haven't done before. Anyway, let's see if we can find a unique idea that's not another hallway. Hallways are pretty cool, though, not gonna lie. The pool rooms is so nice. It just gets me every time. But nope, I've already done one in this video. I can't do another one. I wonder if I could do like a playground. Not like this necessarily. Playgrounds are probably kind of hard to do in Minecraft. Let's see. Yeah, see, we could do something like this. Image already feels kind of liminal. I need to go to a clear space here. We've got too many builds around. I don't know if building this on the flat just area is gonna work, but we'll try it anyway. Let's start with a swing set. Hey, that actually looks pretty cool. It's a swing set. I can even stand on it. You could do some playground climbing on equipment stuffs. There we go. That's looking, well, like something. Maybe we could put like some monkey bars in here. Wait, hold on, I think chains. Ooh, chains are perfect. Chains are perfect. Yep, we can do monkey bars. They should probably be like that, right? Look, I made monkey bars in Minecraft. So cool. Let me put some little stairs coming down there. Hey, look at that. I'm actually making a cool little build here. Look, you can come off of this thing. Here's a little step. There, look, you can, oh, okay, maybe like that. There. Look, you can go on the monkey bars, and then you can, well, if you were a child and small, you could fit. I'm slightly questioning my composition of the build, so I might need to relocate this. Make a little sand pit here for the little kids to play. I'll rebuild the swing set over here. We can put some little benches here. Put a little seesaw right here. Does that look like a seesaw? What are we thinking? Does this look like it could be done? I feel like I should add something, but I don't really know where I would add it. It looks kind of like a small playground, but in a vast landscape, which is kind of maybe what we're going for. This is a very experimental liminal space. I don't know if it'll look good. Yep, I'm liking how this is looking. Time to get some cool screenshots. Let's do it. Ooh, I just realized the power lines from the previous video actually look kind of good in the background. Maybe those should feature in the screenshots. For my next trick, my next liminal space, the ice rink. I think ice rink could look kind of cool, and that feels easy and square to make in Minecraft, so let's do it. Let's see, on this one, it's gonna be in a building, but I'm gonna start with the inside, and then I'll make the building around it. Maybe some blue ice could look good, because it's an actual ice rink with ice. Now, ice rinks have these sort of wall fingers around it, so I think I can add those. Maybe diorite to get it kind of white looking. Maybe just like polished tough or something. I'm gonna do something clever here. I think if I fill the entire thing like so, and then remove the whole inside, that makes it faster. Okay, let's make it a little taller. Maybe something like this could look good, so you can sort of see through the top part like we observe in the picture. Does this look icy enough? I feel like this could look more like water if I'm not careful. More like a big swimming pool. Maybe like snow would look better. If I set it to normal ice, will it start melting? I don't know if this looks more ice-like. I feel like it looks even more water-like. Snow looks kind of snowy, if I'm being honest, but it does match the actual ice look a little better. Maybe I could put like some lines in it to make it look more like a rink. I think we might be going somewhere with this. Maybe if I add these circular bits, the hockey rink things, then maybe that'll look better. I don't know anything about hockey, please bear with me. Somehow I've managed to freehand it and it actually looks half decent. Okay, we have a thing here, so I'm gonna make walls now. Okay, so I think we've got something kind of interesting going on. We have our ice rink here, we have our little walls going around, and we have the building around it as well. These things in the ceiling, if we look back at our image, there's in warehouses and stuff, there's often like these big cross beams, and this is the closest approximation I could get to it. It's not that close, but I put lights in it, so hopefully that'll look cool. But anyway, let's see how it looks with the shaders of awesomeness. Awesome. Yeah, cool. I think that's kind of pretty cool. I like that. I like this. Is a good one. Good build. Yeah. But yeah, so there we go. 4 more liminal space builds to add to the portfolio. If you want to see the last one, the one I made before this one, click link on your screen right now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Comment if you want part 4.